One of the most common ways to add eyelashes is to model geometry along the eyelids as either part of the mesh or as separate objects. However, while this can look fine when the eyes are open, as they close, mesh intersections often happen. Since there's only a single set of controls for both the eyelid and eyelash, any attempt to move or rotate the eyelashes just results in either opening the eye or cutting into the eyeball. What's really needed is the ability to tweak one without affecting the other. Let's see how that's done. The easiest way to add extra controls for the eyelashes is to just duplicate the bones we already have. With the Rigify Meta Rig selected, we switch to Edit mode and select the top eyelid bones. Then pressing Ctrl I to invert the selection and the H key to hide it all. Now we only have the eyelid bones visible, making it much easier to work with. Select all the eyelid bones and use Shift D to duplicate them all and then move them forward a bit. This gives us two bone chains, one for the eyelid and another for the eyelashes. Next, we rename all the new bones so that they follow the same naming convention as the existing bones. Only in this case, we change the lid text to lash and readjust the numbering so it's in a consistent order. This gives us a clear bone chain that will function the same as the existing eyelid bones. Now the bones need to be moved into position. To make this easier, first change the armature viewport display to stick, and then on the bone properties, select each lid bone and change its color to red. Do the same for the lash bones, changing them to yellow. This just makes seeing and moving the bones easier. The ability to change the color of bones was a recently added feature to Blender. On unhiding the character mesh, we want to position the bone chains around the eye. In general, the lid bones should be positioned more within the center of the eyelid mass, while the eyelash bones need to be more located on the very edge. Be careful, while it may be very tempting to align both the start and end of each bone chain at the corners, do not do that. Snapping the ends of the bone chains on top of each other will result in a Rigify generation error and hence won't work. Taking a look at the final eyelash setup, you can see the original Rigify eyelid bones here in red, while we have added two extra bone chains, shown in yellow, for the top and bottom eyelashes. Once again, note that the start and ends of the eyelash bone chains are kept apart to avoid rig generation errors. At the end of the day, the exact positioning of the bones will depend on your character's design. Selecting the rig and body mesh, we drop into weight paint mode. Here you can see the deform bones of the generated rig. The red bones are the eyelid, while the yellow bones are the eyelashes. Once again, I've hidden all the other bones to make it easier to see. Selecting the red eyelid bones, you can see they are weight painted to the main body mesh, while the eyelash bones are not. If we swap to the eyelash mesh, the reverse is now true, with all the yellow eyelash bones having weight painting, while the eyelid bones are not. I keep the eyelashes as separate objects, that way I can easily change them without having to mess around with the main character mesh. Taking a look at a complete character model with both top and bottom eyelashes set up, we can see the full control rig. Both the eyelids and the eyelashes can be moved independently with their own controls or both selected to be moved together. This not only allows position, but also rotation to be adjusted without the other being impacted. Hence, one is able to refine the overall shape of the eye while correcting any deform errors that may occur. Hopefully, between this video and the previous Rigify eye rigging video, you'll now have greater control over your character's eyes. Make sure to subscribe and hit like so you don't miss out on the next character creation installment, and I hope to see you then. Cheers.